I know global warming is here and it's kind of killing us all.
We're all
so
gonna die because of you.
be prepared. I'm trying to warn you here. Trying to do my public service announcement for the day. It's hot outside and I'm not okay with it. It is very evident. It is very ugly. It is very stupid. And we're going to expose some of that on the show today, especially with the ongoing cuts now that it is cut, the near $1.1 billion from NPR, PBS, National Public Broadcasting, from the federal government, which they still cannot just let go. Now, again, I have not read the story, nor do I have any interest in doing so, but I have to ask the question that's basic. Is this being taken out of context, or is this being blown out of proportion? Kind of like when we saw Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, our favorite person on the show.
I am told this is a garbage disposal.
When she was down at the southern border where we were splitting migrant families apart and splitting children away from their parents and all this other lies that they were saying as well, that we were down there and that we were making people drink out of toilets. And that she was crying. If you remember, it was the op-ed. It was the nice photo op where she was there at the fence, kneeling down, having her hand on the fence and the white clothes for the purity, and that she was sobbing and crying and saying that people were drinking out of toilets and how inhumane we were for these individuals. Then come to find out, they weren't drinking out of toilets. They were toilets that actually had a fountain, a drinking fountain on top of, but it was two separate things. You're not sitting there in the bowl trying to scoop it out with a cup, which is insanely really disgusting. So I don't know, but I'm assuming that with the hyperbole that we've heard before and with the propaganda that we've heard before, that this is just another way to escalate things, crank that dial up to 12 and try and demonize Donald Trump for doing what he needs to do. Demonizing Tom Homan, demonizing Kristi Noem, demonizing everybody else with ICE, that we're creating such inhumane conditions that we're treating these human beings like animals. Now, ironically, these are the ones that are usually cartel members or gang members that have been treating other people like animals because they just don't care if they go and kill them off or get them hooked on fentanyl or whatever they do. So who cares what they do, right? We need to treat them with humanity, which I agree with. But is this really happening? And is this the way that we're going after Donald Trump?